Good morning, East Orange Campus High School Culinary Arts. Welcome to another wonderful year of learning in this wonderful institution we call Campus High School. Right now I'm in Harlem, New York, and I'm going to show you guys the layout of a professional kitchen. If you look behind me, which I'm pointing to, you'll see what we call an ANSEL system. That system is a fire suppression system and it's designed to take out the exhaust and also to bring in what we call fresh, clean air, which you see here along the top of the roof. So the smoke gets exhausted out, and on top of the roof, which is ascending in return, it returns fresh, clean air from outside, and it's usually cool. So I'm going to walk you through what a professional line looks like. I'm going to walk you through the specials that we run. I'm going to walk you through the SKUs of how things should be, which you guys will learn if you haven't, which is called mise en place. I'm looking at my shirt. Look a little, got a red t-shirt on today, but that's okay. Today is August the 29th, so you guys see this probably during the first week of the new school year 25-26. So come along. All right, so what we have here is a sandwich prep station. I'm gonna go over just a brief overview of what it looks like, and I'll get into the special that's over there in a second. So you have two doors under the bottom, which could be considered a low boy. It's refrigerated, and we also have thermometers in it to maintain the temperature, because we can't be in a temperature danger zone. Now you have proteins in there, you have vegetables in there, you have pasta in there, and everything have to be on a different shelf, which we'll go over. And all my second, third, and fourth year students, you guys should know the rotation as far as the kitchen floor assessment when you're dealing with multiple different TCS foods. All right, so I'm going to open up the prep station and just go through it real slow. We have sauteed mushrooms, we have meatballs, we have fresh mozzarella cheese that is also in a water solution, and we have grains, we have cucumbers, and we have sliced tomatoes. We have carrots, which we have to go get the back up and replenish, because during service for lunch, we use a lot of carrots. Sliced onions. We have what we call an L-top, which is lettuce, tomatoes, onions for burgers. We have sliced tomatoes for L-top. We also have leaf lettuce back here. This is compound butter. And you guys have to understand that there's many different types of cheeses. There's sliced cheese, there's crumbled cheese, there's cheese blocks, and we have American, cheddar, smoked Gouda, Swiss, and provolone. And we use them in our menu for multiple applications. If you come down here, there's bacon here that we use for multiple menu items. And what you have here is shrimp skewers. I'm not going to touch the shrimp skewers, I'm just touching the top of the pan because I had to change my gloves because I touched the grains and tomatoes. Here you have filet mignons. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're running a special with that. This is garlic and lemon pepper shrimp that we're going to do mashed potatoes with. And we also have fingerling potatoes. I'm going to finish it with a sauteed version of the lemon, garlic, and honey sauce for the onions. And we're going to deglaze with this Chardonnay, which is white wine. We also have some buns wrapped, which is brioche. And we also have a burger setup trays that we serve to the customers. Now, if you come here, this here, which is in what we call a half a quart container. This is black and white toasted sesame seeds. I'm not gonna go through everything, but this is what mise en place looks like for brunch. Clarified butter and a whole bunch of things back there. This is the station. This is the veggie wash sink. Knives are always facing up so the water can drip down. Waffle machine for chicken and waffles. This is a grill. This grill is about 2.5 feet long by 3 feet wide, and it's on an angle going that way for a reason. If you come down the line, we have a hot plate, and you can do anything you can do on a hot plate. If you're searing off proteins like salmon, if you're searing off proteins like chicken, or if you're just toasting brioche buns. And this is our water bath. It's heating up now, and there's a basket here, which you use to poach. Also, basil infused marinara. That is chicken stock. This is water bath for your utensils. And there's a variety of sauces that we use. There's sweet Asian chili, there's whiskey barbecue sauce, there's honey and garlic, there's buffalo, and there's a mole sauce in the back. Now come down here, this is a 6-burner stove with 2 ovens at the bottom. And this is basically a station that we work off of when we're sauteing. So you have butter, unsalted of course, all chefs use unsalted butter. You have pepper, fine grain, you have kosher salt, and you have garlic soaking in oil. You come down the line, there's a deep fryer, a prep station, and we all know what that is, a garbage can. And this is a 2-tier convection oven. The difference between a regular oven and convection is a fan in the back that circulates the air so you don't get hot spots and cold spots in your oven, and it's a stackable, so it's 2 units. Now we pan around, this is our cold station. Our cold station has multiple sauces, which I'm not going to touch because my gloves touch tomatoes and also the grains, so I'm just pointing. Always wash your hands. So we have heavy cream, half and half. We have regular milk, and there's a variety of sauces that goes with hot and cold applications. You come here, this is sitting on ice, which you probably can see under there. There's ice as well here. So this is a variety of cheese in a different format. You have feathered here, feathered mozzarella. You have Parmesan. You have smoked Gouda. You have pepperonis. You have sliced grilled chicken, and you have pickles. That's the cold station. And normally here we put a tray here, and our plates are stacked here. But it's an open bay because we're getting ready to open. Now, if you look up here, these are the specials we're running. Sorry about that. All right, the special, tonight's special is a smoked barbecue shrimp mac and cheese, grilled, marinated shrimp, bacon smoked Gouda, cheese sauce, and cappatella pasta. Our next special is honey and garlic and lemon steak skewers with shrimp. It's 2 pan-seared 4-ounce filet mignons, glazed in lemon honey, garlic sauce served with roasted fingerling potatoes, which is small potatoes we saw in the seafood cold station. Then we have garlic parmesan wings, chicken wings fried until crispy, seasoned with dry garlic parmesan rub, which we'll use this parm with garlic and dried parsley. Come back up to the special. We also have lemon honey garlic wings. It's chicken wings fried into crispy tossed in a sweet zesty garlic sauce. Now these are the prices. We'll get into my 2nd, 3rd, and 4th year students. The profit margin on all these, you get 6 pieces for 10, 9 pieces for 12, 12 pieces for 14. If you look at the prices, the mac and cheese is 20, the lemon honey garlic steak and shrimp skewers are 30, and these are the prices for the wings. We're going to the price points and the profit margin and what it costs per wing, per ounce, per serving. So you'll know if you only sold 10 of these for $30, which would be $300, how much was food costs, how much was the profit margin. All right, part 3, we're back at the Low Boy Sandwich Prep Station. I'm gonna open these up so you can see what's going on. All right, if we look at the station, we have up top, I changed my gloves by the way. This is mescaline or spring mix. This is Caesar salad. It's all dated with the day it was put in the pans, and also it has a temperature code on there. So these little stickers will turn a different color when it's been in a temperature danger zone for a certain period of time. Here we have vegetable medley and mashed potatoes. They're all wrapped and in their proper place. Here you see a temperature gauge, which right now, I don't know if you guys saw that, but right now it's at 40 degrees, which is within range because 41 to 140 is the temperature danger zone where bacteria grows the fastest. We have a couple trays of salmon. I'm gonna fillet some salmon and replenish the tray. We have pasta there. Now we come to this side. We have butterfly chicken that we cut. We also have wings. That is cooked a la minute. We also have ribs. That's also been cooked a la minute. Those are going out for party. So when we replenish, they'll get stickers, and also they'll get time and date stamp. Here you have, and I'm only touching the trays, but I still will change my gloves after I wash my hands. You have steak. They're all individually wrapped to about 8 ounces, and you lose about 1.5 ounces when you grill them. So it'll lose a little bit of weight content, but still, when you're putting your menu together, you always do the dry weight, which is the weight before process, before you brine it, before you season it, before you cook it. And here we have to replenish. We have burgers. Those burgers are 80-20, which is 80% protein, 20% fat, and you lose about 10% each when you cook it. All right, here we have a salamander. This salamander pulls out, and I have washed my hands for the 3rd time doing this video and changed my gloves. So this is a salamander. It's good for melting cheeses, caramelizing the sugar. If you're trying to do rib tips, you're trying to sear off a salmon at the top, you're trying to sear off chicken, you're trying to sear off fish, this is great. Now if you look under, you see the flames under. There's both sides. We're only running one side tonight. And this level here, if you want a quick sear, then you will go up to the 1st level, which is going to cook it even faster. 2nd level cooks it around medium time. Medium time is usually 1 to 2 minutes to finish, which we go TF, which means to finish. And down here is 3 to 4 minutes to finish, TF. You can see that our pasta water poaching pot is starting to boil. We'll turn that down to a simmer. This basket will get dipped in, which I can do right now. And it'll stay in there so you don't lose core temp. So let's say if I was shocking some broccoli in here, or shocking some pasta, or even poaching some fish, which you wouldn't do in the same pot. You would have multiple pots because that's cross-contamination. But if we was using this for that, you would make sure that this basket's in the water that's simmering, because we know that water boils at 212 degrees, so you don't lose temp. Everything is about time and temperature and timing. So if we lose temp, that means that the tickets that we're pushing out will be a little bit lag, which we say that you're running good ticket times or bad ticket times. You see our saute pans are stacked. There's different sizes for different entrees and different things. These are the smaller ones. They're all stacked. These are sizzle plates. All clean and ready to go. All right, part 5. This is the rack where we hold all small and large wares. As you can see, everything's upside down, so you don't have pests and standing water. All right, this is our prep kitchen. As you can see, there's a lot of things in here. A lot of things in here. I started this video so you can see a no-no. What's wrong with this picture? Hint, 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 hint. That should be on the drainage rack, right? No food on the floor. This blue line is on the floor for a reason, which we'll go over during the course of the year. This is also what they call our dry station. There's a lot of small wares and large wares in there. Doing a video for the students so they can see a professional kitchen. All right, this is a kitchen. A lot of prep work can be done here. As you can see, this is probably about a 20-foot table there. And you have matched non-slip mats. You should have non-slip shoes on when you're working in the kitchen. Here, very important, there's first aid kits, which this is a restaurant, daycare, business, first aid kit. It has everything you need for culinary, for a daycare or a business. And these kits can be purchased online. Dedicated hand wash soap has to be there. This is a towel. As you can see, once you rip, it's ready for you to go across the motion activated hand signaling at another towel. Because after you wash your hands, if you had to touch something over here to turn, and you will recontaminate your hands. So once you finish, you rip that, you dry your hands. You always turn the sink off with the towel and you discard this. And then when you're ready for the next person to get a towel, you just go across. All right, emergency eye wash station has to be in compliance, readily available, and visually accessible. So here is a hand wash sink. It shows you a quick tutorial. You just put your eyes over these tulips here and you press that. And if you get grease in your eye or debris in your eye, this is definitely your best friend. All right, so you see the color coordinated cutting boards. You see everything stacked up top is gated. Nothing's open. This here is a tilt skillet. This tilt skillet can do a variety of things. We'll touch on later on in the curriculum. This is what we call a steam kettle jacket. And if you were doing a large seafood boil, you're just cooking a lot of pasta, or if you just was doing soups for like 2,000 people, you would use this. This is probably a 240 quart, and at the bottom here, it gives you the temperature gauge. And that's the mechanics to work it. And this thing here turns so you can tilt it, and you can see the grate at the floor. To being cold, you must have this. So you can run off the liquid, and it goes into what we call an air gap. All right, and this is a regular 6-burner stove that we do a lot of prep work when it's caterings and stuff like that. We also have a deep fryer, and if you notice, there's a hood system back here as well. This is the Anseal system with the fire suppression nozzles. It's a 2-compartment, 22 feet. And I'll just give you another pass of the kitchen. See the speed rack? We have one of those at campus, right? We need 2 more. And this is the catering station where you get a lot of your boards, your serving trays, and things of that nature. Fancy dishes, nice displays, and stuff like that. All right, this is Chef Byron. I'm signing out. We're going to have a great school year 2025, 2026. Look forward to you guys growing as